Hey, also firstly I'll talk through the setup I use for PvP, then after I'm done with that, I will play a match and show you this setup in action. Now my setup pretty much entirely relies on Cyberblade. That is the most powerful ship in the game. Once I have that up, I should fly through the waves really quickly. So this is what my profile looks like. Combat power just over 2.9. I have completed the campaign and finished Endless as well. Boss raid 192. I can't get any further with that. I'm waiting until I either get more powerful or they change the feature. Now your choice of wings is really important. Those are the skins I have. Now most players generally seem to use the evil wings. Creates a black mist, but I don't think they are that effective. I've never had that many problems dodging that attack, so my preference is the Hawk wings. Buff shield while superpower is active. That's really useful on the rock waves. You will normally get a super time, then you can just fly through the rocks with invincibility. Alright, so let's go over to the upgrade page. Now since this setup relies on Cyberblade, what I've gone with is Charger and bring this one up, Deflector on the Cyberblade. Then for my other ships I have expert items like this. If we go back to the Cyberblade, you can see it's fully upgraded, max rank, 3 levels of evolve. That's quite difficult to get, but I have put a lot of work into this game to level up the Cyberblade. Now this is quite important as well. You want to make sure you have carrier uplink on the Pulse Blast. That way you will get a random ship to drop right at the start, and that may well be one of the bigger ships. You want to try and get either the Pirate, Terminator or Legendary to drop early on, and then a Cyberblade may drop directly, or you can do the other option of getting both a Thunderblade and a Breaker ship to merge them together to create Cyberblade as well. But it is pretty much entirely reliant on getting Cyberblade on the harder matches. The quicker you can get the Cyberblade, the more chance you have of winning. Now the pilot squad is quite important as well in my opinion. The best one I think is the squad I currently have equipped. Go over to the squad list, you can see the power squad. When a boss appears, grants a ship stronger than the current one. So if you don't have Cyberblade by the first boss, you'll get a ship that's currently stronger than what you have. And then if it's one of the bigger ships, you may get a Cyberblade to drop after that. But that, in my opinion, is the best option for PvP. Of course, you can try the other squads, but this is what I use. And it's pretty effective for most of the games, so that's what I'm going with here. Alright, and let's play a game. I'm going to go over to 1 versus 3. My PvP points are quite low, as I normally play PvP near the end of the season. Playing a 1 versus 1 won't accurately show my setup, I don't think. There we go, there's some sort of match. Let's play. Alright, so at the start, if no ship drops, I will get a random ship drop. Now this is really laggy. Just need to wait for that loading bar to finish, then the lag will stop. There we go, that's the random ship. That's half of what I needed for a Cyberblade. Now I just need a Breaker ship to drop, which will hopefully happen a bit later on. Ah, Legendary, nice. I can't get that. It might be better actually to skip that now that I think about it, as I can get a Cyberblade on the boss with a bit of luck because of the pilot squad that I have equipped. Let's see if this works anyway. Now sometimes the super time drops, yeah, on the rocks like it did there. Nice. Now with a bit of luck, the Breaker ship will drop here, and now I can get my Cyberblade going, which is my entire strategy. And at this point I should absolutely fly through the enemies really quickly, and with every wave that passes, the Cyber Blade gets stronger and stronger as well. Just need to be a bit careful I don't take a hit. 1 versus 3, you only have the 1 life. Right, there we go. Now my opponents are quite a bit easier than what I'll get when I start grinding out PvP properly. So I should be able to, with a bit of luck, win this game relatively quickly, but we will see. Now that I have the Cyber Blade, it shouldn't be too difficult to win. Sometimes you get a shield as well with this ship, which is always good. There we go. You saw how quickly that ripped through the boss. Absolutely ridiculously quick, to be honest. Way more powerful than Legendary. There we go, looking good. My opponent, well, the one opponent that's left has a Terminator up. That's not a bad ship. Need to be careful I don't accidentally pick up the pirate ship that just dropped. I got a stone as well. There is an Infinity Stones event currently on, so stones have a higher drop rate than usual. I normally complete the event through opening a few chests to start with, then I synthesize the rest of the stones, so I think that's the quickest way to complete the event. You can see how effective this setup is though. Get the Cyber Blade, then just rip through everything as quickly as possible. Even the boss is just, you can see, dead instantly pretty much. And there we go, game over. I have managed to win. And that gives an example of what my PvP setup can do anyway. There's a few more things I want to cover before I end this video. Firstly, the Infinity Stones event. The easiest way to complete this event is through Evolved Stone Fusion. You can open a few chests to start with to get the 1 stones. Then once you have those, it's so much easier just to go over to the fusion here and then just fuse the ones you need to complete the event. I have a rather large amount of stones, you can see here. I haven't needed stones for anything for a very long time. You will need quite a lot of gold to do this though. I'll just do a couple as an example. I have an absolute ton of 6 stones, so I might as well just do this to show. I'll give a 7, 8 or 9 stone when I do this, and then that counts towards the event. %50 chance to get a 7 stone, and then once I have the 7 stones needed, I will move on to the next stone and do that until I have the event completed. And that is by far the fastest way. Just make sure you have enough gold before you start doing that to synthesize all the stones you need. Finally, we do have new quests. I quite like this feature, but some of the quests are a bit difficult to complete. I don't know why there's a purchase quest and the upgrade ship or drone 1 time can't even be completed now. Mostly pretty good though, especially as they're now giving clan points, plus you get extra clan points for the weekly quests, which is good. A quest like 1,500 PvP points, probably not something I will do, but the rest of those quests seem pretty reasonable to complete in my opinion. And there we go, I'm going to end the video at this point. I hope you found that interesting and enjoyable. If you do have any questions, please do let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to help. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is always very much appreciated. If you want to see how I've managed to get my account to this level, please check out the video on the screen. There's also a playlist there and you can subscribe from here if you want to do so. And thanks for watching.